For our next problem, we'll graph an equation in the rectangular coordinate system, and then we'll state the domain in the range. So in this case, we're just given f of x is equal to 4. Remember, f of x is the function notation for writing y. So this is really the graph of the equation y is equal to 4, which is a line, and it's really a special case line. Let's look at a couple of different x values. If we let x equal, say, 0 or 1 or 2, well, our equation says that the y value is always going to equal 4. So if x is 0, the y value is 4. If x is 1, the y value is 4. If x is 2, the y value is 4, and so on. So if we plot these points, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, we can see a pattern that we're going to have a horizontal line going through these points where the y value is always equal to 4. So this is the graph of f of x is equal to 4. In general, f of x is equal to any constant is always going to be a horizontal line going through the y-axis at whatever that constant value is. Now let's talk about the domain and the range of this function. The domain consists of any values that I can allow x to be. Well, we saw in the beginning of our example that we can really let x equal any value we choose. So we're going to use the values from negative to positive, infinity, since x can be any real number. How about the range? Remember, we look along the y-axis and look at the values that y can be. Well, if we look along the y-axis, we can see that the only y value that y will ever take on is the value 4. So the range, we can simply say, is that y is equal to 4.